Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. With that being said, that you're all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night if you guys are out there in the world. So recently at XRP Las Vegas 2024, David Schwartz, aka the Ripple CTO, gave us a few insights to really kind of focus on. Now, the original clip got posted by Bank XRP, and XRP Drops gave us this minute-long clip regarding the AMM, and then also Digital Perspectives gave us a bit of a more insight. This is like 4 minutes and 30 seconds long regarding stablecoins and even the AMMs on the XRP Ledger. Now, these two video clips I'm going to play, but before I do play them, I also want to give you guys a look at the recent amendments. I did spotlight in a recent video the XLS 47D as well as the XLS 66D. Now, this is that decentralized lending protocol, and then this one is Price Oracle spec that is fully focused on bringing off-chain data to the XRP Ledger that can enhance real-world use cases like tokenized financial assets, decentralized finance, and more. Now, why am I bringing this back up? Well, it's because we go back over here, we have Ripple is in a good position to bring the DeFi and the TradFi worlds together. That's what David Schwartz is talking about in this video clip, and it's all surrounded by the AMM, the lending protocol, and also real world tokenization. Now, remember what Chainlink just recently said. They said data is crucial for this. That's why when we look at these price oracles, the spec, that XLS 47D, this is all focused on off-chain data regarding real-world use cases like tokenization, DeFi, and much, much more. Now listen closely to this video.
About building on XRP Ledger, can we talk about new developments there?
Well, so the AMM obviously is new. I think we have forthcoming protocol changes that are being discussed. One of them possibility is the lending protocol, which is, it's interesting because it's a sort of semi-DeFi application. The loans sort of take place in the outside world, and the ownership of the portfolio of loans and the revenue return to investors and whether there's tradable liquidity tokens, those are all on the ledger. So that's sort of interesting. We're very interested in applications that are between DeFi and TradFi. Real-world asset tokenization is another example of an application that kind of brings the TradFi and DeFi worlds together. We think that that's something that like Ripple is in a good position to do, and we think that those kinds of use cases make sense for the XRP Ledger. Another thing that I'm really excited about.
So to expand on this, I'm going to play this clip over here from Digital Perspectives. Again, this one's a little bit longer, but listen closely to what David Schwartz is telling us, and this is all pertaining to the XRP-L, XRP, and also those amendments that are live now on the XRP Ledger, like, for example, the AMM.
Areas where volatility is enormous, and we're going to target those types of use cases.
David, is there a name for the Ripple stablecoin by chance?
You know what? You're just going to have to call it the Ripple stablecoin for now. I am told that I cannot disclose the name on pain of death until. So come to Apex in Amsterdam. Is it June?
It's next month, which is June.
Oh yeah, okay. So next month, come to Amsterdam, and I think you will be among the first to know the. Maybe we should start some betting pools about what the name.
Good idea. Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw something out there, I mean, you said Ripple stablecoin.
I've heard people call it the Ripple stablecoin. I don't think that's but I mean, we could call it Ripple stablecoin. Potentially, that's not incredibly. That's not the wrong reason. USD Ripple, USDR, USDX. So yeah, you guys can come up with a betting pool of all the possible names. Make sure to have a none of the above category in case you guys didn't get it. And, best of luck.
Yeah, and I think that's a great idea. Let the community decide what the Ripple stablecoin should be called. Schwartz coin, yeah.
I don't think I can push that through the rest of the company. I don't know, maybe.
You guys will have to come to Apex to find out about it.
I want to see every single one of you. I know who you are.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the importance of automated market makers, also known as AMM. So what is an automated market maker?
So an automated market maker is something that sort of adapts the time between buyers and sellers. These exist in many traditional markets. If you have a broker and you go to buy stock in a publicly traded company like IBM, there is a healthy order book of people who will buy the stock from you and people who will sell the stock to you. And there are professionals whose job is to make sure that that market exists. They trade on the exchanges, and they generally get preferential access to the exchange in exchange for committing to keep those sort of spreads tight on the market. An automated market maker is the decentralized version of the same thing. It's always willing to buy and sell an asset so that if I want to buy an asset today and maybe Rachel wants to sell it tomorrow, I may not want to wait until she's ready to sell, and she may not want to wait until I'm ready to buy. So an automated market maker has a pile of two assets, let's say USD and XRP, and it's always willing to buy XRP, and it's always willing to sell XRP at some price so that other people can trade whenever they want. But there's another important thing about automated market makers compared to like the more traditional market makers. Because the automated market makers are implemented on decentralized blockchains, you can participate in an automated market maker not just by trading with it, but also by a sort of the equivalent of lending in assets. So remember I said the automated market maker has to have some USD so it can buy XRP whenever someone wants to sell it. And it has to have some XRP so it can sell XRP whenever someone else wants to buy it. What an automated market maker does is it makes a return, it generates revenue from various different mechanisms, including the spreads on its trades. And if you lend it, your XRP or your USD or both, then you own a sort of share in the automated market maker, and you benefit from the trades that that automated market maker makes. And one of the things that I've noticed in this space is that a lot of ideas that don't seem that interesting from one side are very interesting from the other side. Like, for example, there are these lending protocols that are mostly so that like rich people can spend their Bitcoin without having like to pay income tax. That's not super exciting, right? Like you can borrow against it and that's not taxable, and like really rich people want to hold their Bitcoin, they made millions of dollars and now they can buy groceries without paying taxes. That's not super exciting, but on the flip side of that is someone who's lending the dollars that has a very valuable collateral, who has a secure loan that they're making an interest rate on, and that person might have had no ability to get a return on their assets. The counterparties to the AMM traders, and maybe you don't care about traders and speculators being and arbitrageurs being able to make money, but it's interesting that you have a way at a fairly low and well understood risk to get a return on your assets by participating on the other side of the AMM.
So there you guys have it. And again, this is a full breakdown from David Schwartz. Now, we've talked about the AMM on multiple occasions. I think that the AMM is a major secret to what Ripple is trying to focus on, and also what their endeavors have been in recent time. We know that they have been expanding rapidly on the XRP Ledger, which I will be making a video on here shortly. But beyond this, right, think about what is happening right now around some of these major markets. Do I think that Ripple is going after a major market that is pulling in a massive $7.5 trillion per day in volume? Yes, I do believe so. How do we know this? Well, here you guys have the full breakdown. Back in June of 2023, Ripple's on-demand liquidity represents 90% of a $6 trillion FX market daily, Ripple's top executive. Now, we know that that market is now worth $7.5 trillion, not $6 trillion. And we also know that this is going all the way back to actually January 6th. And sorry, I thought that this was June 1st, but it's actually January 6th. I apologize. But regardless, this is Navin Gupta. Now, he did recently leave Ripple, but they expanded into 40 payout markets representing 90% of the $6 trillion FX market. But as I've said, this is a $7.5 trillion per day market. And we know this from a recent December 15th post over on Daily Coin. And this is Project Mariana inspires Ripple to explore $7.5 trillion Forex market. Now, this is $7.5 trillion per day. We have down here, Ripple is following the BIS's progress on a groundbreaking initiative to reshape the global FX market. Project Mariana seeks to revolutionize FX trading using innovative tokenized financial systems. Successful testing of wrapped CBDCs have demonstrated the potential for cross-border FX transactions. Now, the interesting thing is within this full breakdown, we have the AMM down here, which is very, very interesting. So we have implementing automated market maker technology is key to executing and settling spot FX trades. This technology ensures that transactions are automated while maintaining security, efficiency, and transparency, a significant step forward in how financial institutions conduct FX transactions. In these terms, Ripple's director for CBDC business development was quick to highlight pools of liquidity as a crucial aspect of enabling their functionality. That's pools of liquidity. One of the often overlooked elements of this is having that liquidity in place. It's really critical to making sure those models function. And again, when we look at what the BIS has been doing with a lot of these major projects and these trials, and we already know that the BIS is working with Ripple, it's very significant to focus on what Ripple is trying to do, what they are trying to incorporate, and what they are targeting, specifically DeFi and TradFi, and bridging them together. How can we really bridge? A big aspect of that is, well, targeting the FX market. And we have down here the successful testing of the Project Mariana's models signifies a pivotal moment in transforming the FX market. Though working in parallel, Ripple's expertise in blockchain technology and cross-border payments holds immense potential to revolutionize FX trading and settlement. And this is $7.5 trillion per day. Focus on the much bigger picture here. And also, big shout out to Panos over on X. He did actually give us a full breakdown regarding the AMMs in a multi-trillion-dollar FX market and how the XRP Ledger and the XRP can benefit from stablecoins and on-chain FX. And we have currencies are the tectonic plates of the financial system rooted at the base of every trade and transaction. The FX market is the largest and the most liquid financial market in the world with daily trading volumes of $7+ trillion. And in April of 2022 it was about roughly $7.5 trillion. And they continue to rise, by the way. Over time, this will continue to grow astronomically. I do believe that by 2025, we should have a full update regarding this, because as we do look at this, it's every 3 years where they give us an update. So 2025 is when we get a full update regarding FX trading volumes, but I'm sure that this is probably well over $7.5 trillion at this point. It's probably around like roughly $8 to $9 trillion or more. But beyond this, we have in TradFi, the correspondent banking model of FX settlements makes transactions harder and more expensive for users. Settlement risk is a big concern, and based on the BIS org's triennial survey in 2022, around 1/3 of deliverable FX turnover, around 2.2 trillion, is at risk daily. Another example is traders. An FX trader has to fund their account with a broker, which is fees. Next, a broker has to submit the trade to a bank, fees. Finally, the bank will fill the trade on the open market, fees. In the crypto ecosystem, stablecoins have emerged as a critical component, providing a bridge between the volatile cryptocurrency markets and the stability of traditional fiat currencies. On-chain FX does not play any meaningful role in crypto yet, despite it being a perfect and straightforward use case for DeFi. But this is gradually changing. The advantages of DeFi via AMMs over TradFi for foreign exchange transactions are numerous, including faster, cheaper, and more efficient value exchange and transfer. And here you guys have the breakdown regarding traditional FX market and also on-chain FX. And then also we have a few breakdowns down here regarding all of this, which I will go over now. So we have atomic payment versus payment transactions enabled through blockchains can eliminate the settlement risk in which one leg of transaction is settled without the other, a $2.2+ trillion risk. AMMs utilize passive asset owners as liquidity providers to deepen market depth, reduce the risk of flash crashes, and facilitate always-on liquidity versus markets closed on weekends and bank holidays. Now, I will say this. I've included this breakdown in a video back in March. I do want to reiterate and bring up the idea that this is not going to happen overnight. I see a lot of low IQ comments around this space from very questionable individuals in the XRP community that are talking about the AMM and saying how it's been a big failure. It's been this because it hasn't hit this amount of volume and value. There's only X amount of XRP locked up on the AMM. Guys, do you realize how many users are in this space right now? Less than 5% of the world is invested into crypto. We are so early. there's going to be so much money to be made in this space. All you really have to do is be patient, educate yourselves, because education is critical in this space. I cannot stress that enough. That's why I'm trying to work with a lot of people in this space to build out educational hubs to really kind of provide a great insight on the technology and aspect behind this, because learning crucial things like this breakdown from Panos is great because it shows you the path to possible massive amounts of money moving over some of these networks and ledgers, like for an example the XRP Ledger. And a lot of people still think that's just a dream, that's not happening. But guys, these are key significant things that are needed in order for traditional finance to really kind of come over to this space and say, all right, we can see that you are doing something where it's completely revolutionizing the FX market, for an example. Or, hey, look at, you have tokenization on this, ledger that's been around for well over 10 plus years. It's been tested, it's been, trialed out, and it's something that we can trust. So why not, work with it? Why not, trial some use cases? And if it's successful, why not adopt it massively? That's what we're starting to see right now. That's why when we go back to those initial comments over here from, David Schwartz, where they are looking at, bringing DeFi and traditional finance together, it's very exciting stuff because the XRP Ledger has been around for a long time and it has a lot of great features on it already for traditional finance to really kind of incorporate on. But beyond that, we have, with the upcoming AMM on the XRP Ledger, lies a huge opportunity. On-chain FX could be utilized by payment networks like Ripple's financial institutions, neobanks, and fintechs, corporations, businesses, and also individuals. Anyone can trade currencies and become a liquidity provider. On-chain FX can also benefit SMEs in many ways. Small and medium-sized enterprises can often face significant challenges and costs when it comes to managing their foreign exchange risk, whether it is paying suppliers or employees in a different currency area or processing invoicing of goods and services. The risk is always big. Traditional methods of hedging, such as using multi or single dealer platforms, can be expensive and may not be accessible to SMEs. The near instant settlement and 24/7 availability of on-chain FX can provide SMEs with significant cost savings and risk reductions. In addition, AMMs tend to favor smaller transactions, making them well suited for the needs of SMEs. The XRP Ledger has been a frontrunner in providing fast and cost-effective transactions and also introduced the first DEX in 2012. This is what I'm talking about, right? It's been around for a very long time. Allowing users to trade directly on the ledger without the need for intermediaries, the current DEX operates using a central limit order book where buy and sell orders are matched. The introduction of an AMM on the XRP Ledger that is about to launch on March 22nd is set to enhance the on-chain FX capabilities of the ledger. The presence of more stablecoins on the XRP Ledger would mean users have access to a broader spectrum of currencies for trading and payment purposes. This diversity is crucial for XRP Ledger to cater to a global audience, as it allows users to trade and make payments in their preferred or local stablecoins. The XRP Ledger's pathfinding feature is a powerful tool that can use XRP as a bridge currency to facilitate on-chain FX trades and payments. When a user wants to convert one stablecoin to another, the pathfinding algorithm can find the most efficient route for the transaction, potentially involving XRP as an intermediary. This process can minimize slippage and provide users with the best possible rates. For example, if a user wants to trade a USD stablecoin for a Euro stablecoin, the pathfinding algorithm could use XRP USD and XRP Euro liquidity pools to complete the transaction. This is not only streamlines the trading process, but also opens up opportunities for arbitrage and other trading strategies. The future of the FX market is on-chain, where innovations like stablecoins and networks such as the XRP Ledger are leading the charge towards a more interconnected and frictionless world. And I cannot agree more with this post. I absolutely love this post. I brought it up, like I said, back in March, but I want to bring it back up today because as we really look at the focus of a lot of the players at Ripple, they are highlighting the growth of the XRP Ledger. They have been really lighting that match for a while. And today, more than ever before, I feel as though the support for the XRP Ledger is greater now than ever. And also, I really do believe that Ripple is in a prime position to not only take on the FX market, but also dominate it with the XRP Ledger and also XRP. And this is also why I say, XRP holders right now, we're always betting big on XRP going to new all-time highs, but we're still tied to Bitcoin. And it's sad to say, but yes, we still are. And I think that we need to come to acceptance of it, that we are still tied to Bitcoin. We're not in a utility driven bull run. We're still in a speculative and hyped up bull run. Now, are things changing? Are things, starting to, morph into a more mature audience and a more mature market? 100%. But we're still some time away from that, right? We're still some time away from utility really being the driver of value. But once we do see that, things will change drastically. And I also think that that's when XRP really will wake up in a large way and become a very, very valuable piece to not only crypto, but also the traditional financial space, and also possibly even the financial system as a whole. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.